Welcome back to Learn SKN, and today we have Principles of Business Paper 1, May-June 2017, Principles of Business Paper 1. And this paper in particular, I got from a link from a member of the comment section. I'd just like to say thanks and big up to those who are supporting the channel and providing links so that we can all help each other. Enough respect for those kind of actions, and we encourage this among the community. All right, help each other. Send links if you can. We're gonna help each other in this thing, this business CSEC thing. All right, so thanks again for those who provided the links for the May-June 2017 paper. Number 1, which of the following types of business environment is most typical of the Commonwealth Caribbean? And so the answer here would be a mixed economy. Number 2, the labor is best defined as, and the best answer here is A, physical and mental capabilities used to perform tasks. That's labor as a factor of production. Number 3, a major function of the public sector is to, and the best answer here is serve the entire population. To serve the entire population. Number 4, the term division of labor can be defined as the separation of task to complete a job. So C, separation of task to complete a job, and you find that in a lot of assembly line working, those kind of things where you separate tasks. You do the window, you do the door, you do this part. So that's why you call division of labor. Number 5, private enterprises is run mainly to, and of course the main objective of any private business is to make a profit. So that's A, create a profit. Create profits. Number 6 and 7 refers to the following diagram relating to the structure of the organization, and we have seen this diagram a million times. Alright, so let's see what you're asking for this time. The purchasing supervisor reports directly to the, so we have purchasing supervisor here, so we're looking at chain of command here, and so they refer to the finance manager, the answer to the finance manager directly. Number 7, which of the following positions would be best suited for X? And we said that for this one, the best answer would be the board of directors. Number 8, Mr. Lloyd, manager of LM Limited, holds regular staff meetings to listen to the ideas from employees before making decisions that would affect the future of the company. What leadership style does Mr. Lloyd employ? And so the best answer here would be C, a democratic leadership style. So again, what leadership style does Mr. Lloyd employ? And the best answer here is C, democratic, because he go and asks for the viewpoints of his subordinates, but ultimately he makes the decision, but he still asks the viewpoints, unlike the others that, you know, don't really ask. Like the autocratic, they don't ask, they just decide. Laissez-faire, you just have free for all, and then, you know, at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do. Charismatic is just based on personality. People follow you based on personality, but democratic is the best one for 8. Number 9, management information systems, MIS, is defined as the A, use of computer technology to gather information for use in making decisions within an organization. So that's the best answer for that one, MIS. It's all about decision making. Number 10, which of the following organizations is least likely to use a management information system? And so the best answer here would be the tiny little shoe shine shop. A bank, of course, they have that because they are large and they have different decisions they have to make. Department store, same thing. Beauty supply outlet, same thing. So the best answer would be B, the shoe shine shop, where ain't really much things going on there. You come in, shine a shoe, you go. You know, so there ain't much going on there. Number 11. Under which of the following categories would subsidize meals for employees fall? And the best answer is A, a fringe benefit. And again, we have seen this question many times. Number 12, which of the following is not an example of collateral? And the answer here is, of course, your money order. You can't take your money order to the bank and say, give me a loan based on my money order. Alright, that's not collateral. But the bank can hold your bond, the stock, the property, and as their value, and use that for collateral. Number 13, which of the following individuals benefit from having limited liability status? Limited liability means that if the company is to fail, you are only going to lose just what you invested in that company. And so the best answer here would be the shareholders of a company, because the shareholders will only lose the amount of shares they bought, the value of the shares that they bought if the company goes under. Number 14, the condensed version of a business plan is contained in the, and the answer is the executive summary. That's the one that contains everything in the business plan in a small, concise version. Number 15, we've seen this already. JB Auto Company decided to export car engines from Barbados to Trinidad. Which of the following methods is best for transporting the engines? And the best answer here is, of course, the sea, because, of course, Trinidad and Barbados are separated by the ocean, and the engines are heavy, and so therefore both would be the best way to transport that particular cargo. Number 16, cash used to secure a loan at the bank is referred to as, and we looked at that before, collateral. All right, collateral. Number 17, a purchase order is and we've seen this question already before, D, documents offering to buy goods. Number 18, a contract may be discharged by, and the best answer here is a breach. A breach can discharge a contract. Number 19, Kiki sustained burns while at work at the local fast food restaurant. Under which of the following insurance policies is she most likely to be compensated? And the best answer here is employer's liability. Alright, so your employer's liability. Number 20, the monthly payments made to an insurance company by its policyholders are known as, and the best answer here is B, premiums. Number 21, the term human resources refers to, and of course the answer here is D, persons available for productive and professional services. That's a human capital, a human resource. 22, which of the following types of capital is used for the day-to-day operations of a business? The answer is C, working capital. 23, to which of the following industries does a firm involved in food processing belong? And the answer here is D, manufacturing. Manufacturing, food processing. 24, which of the following, 74, what impact would the introduction of mechanization in the production process have on society? And of course, the best answer here is A, reduction in the jobs for unskilled workers. So the robot's going to take certain jobs. Sad to say, but the machine is going to take certain jobs. 25, which of the following conditions would constitute a linkage between two industries? And the best answer here is D, the output of one industry. The output of one industry of the economy becomes the input of another industry. So that's a linkage right there. 26, which of the following business may best be classified as a cottage industry? And the best answer here is C, Mary's Craft Supplies, located at her home. 27, in the Caribbean, many people are hired for sugarcane farming and very little equipment is used. This industry can be best described as, and the answer is A, labor intensive. That means they use a lot of labor, more than capital. It's a labor intensive. 28, which of the following terms describe a market consisting of a large number of producers and consumers? And the best answer here is C, the perfect market structure has many buyers and many sellers. 29, the term loss leader is best described as a product which, and the best answer here is D, is sold cheaply to attract customers. So some businesses would sell certain things cheap, so that when you come in, you see them and you say, okay, I'm gonna buy this, but then I might catch something more expensive, and then you buy the more expensive thing. So the loss leaders are those who sell for cheap, hoping that people would buy the more expensive products. Number 30, market equilibrium exists when, and the best answer here is C, at current prices, the amount buyers wish to buy equals the amount sellers wish to sell. So in other words, where supply equals demand, that's equilibrium economics right there. 31, a situation whereby a business gains editorial space without having to pay for it is called, the key thing here is without having to pay for it, and of course that's called a publicity. So you go and have a publicity stunt, you end up in the news, people hear about your company, but you don't have to pay no money for that. 32, in the Caribbean territory, there is only one supplier that provides electricity to all homes, businesses, and communities. What market structure does this best illustrate? And of course the answer is a monopoly. A monopoly is where you have one supplier and many buyers. And that's so true in the Caribbean, especially for utilities. Number 33, which of the following gives identity to a specific producer's goods? And so the best answer here is C, the brand. 34, which of the following operations is an example of sales promotion? And the best answer here is B, free sampling. That's the only marketing sale promotion thing right here, free sampling. 35, Mr. Jones has several bills of fixed amounts to pay each month. Mr. Jones made an arrangement with his bank to make these monthly payments from his account. This service provided by the bank is referred to as, and the best answer here is a standing order. 36, Tom invests his savings by buying shares in a company. From this investment, Tom expects to receive, and the best answer is D, your dividends from buying stocks. Number 37, investment can be defined as, and the best answer is C, addition to capital stock of a country. That's where you invest. That's where you add a new building, new equipment. Those kind of fixed capitals are added to the overall stock of a country. So that's investment. 38, which of the following services is provided by commercial banks? And so the best answer here is D, accepting deposits from customers. Now, the thing about this is that the central bank is the one that prints money. Central bank controls the supply of money, and normally selling stocks and bonds is left to certain other parts of a commercial bank, certain other investors and hedge funds and those kind of brokers, the brokers. All right, but accepting deposits from customers, that's normally one of the service provided by the commercial bank. And one of the major functions of central bank is to, and of course, issue notes and coins. That's the central bank, issue notes and coins. It's a major function. Number 40, a stock market is identified with, and the best answer is B, risk and benefits. Risk and benefits. You risk, and if your risk come true, you risk your money, your savings, and if it comes true, you get great rewards if the stock price goes up. Number 41, government can influence activity positively by reducing taxes. Reducing taxes. You cannot reduce grants because some businesses rely on grants and subsidies and expenditure by the government. But taxes, A, is the answer. 42, a price control may be defined as a D, government limit on the price of goods or services. 43, the success of a government's economic policy can be most effectively measured by, and the best answer here is an increase in the standard of living. An increase in the standard of living. So B, an increase in the standard of living, is the best answer, because if a government implements a policy and they realize that there's no change. The main aim of the government is to look after their citizens, and so if there's no improvement, then you would say that that policy would have been an abject failure. 44, which of the following forms of taxation can be classified as direct? And the best answer is A, income tax, because it's taken directly from your paycheck. 45, which of the following is a function of a chamber of commerce? And the best answer here is to create employment. Create employment for members of the community and the country. 46, which of the following statements best explain a proportional tax? And the best answer is the same rate of tax is paid at all income levels. Same rate. So if it's 20%, it's 20% for everybody. Young, old, rich, poor. That's proportional. 47, which of the following measures are used by government to redistribute income? And the best answer here is C, pay as you earn and national insurance. Now that's the best combination of all these, because excise duties and value added, those are not used to redistribute income. Consumption taxes, that's the same. Value added is a consumption tax. So tax and tariffs, they don't really use to redistribute income. Custom duties and levies, no. So the best answer here is national insurance, especially. 48, a country has a favorable balance of payment when A, it sells more than it buys. When it sells more than it buys. Alright, that's when you have a favorable balance of payment, when you export more than you import. 49, which of the following practices would not contribute to the economic development of and growth of a country. Not. And so the best answer here is D, increased importation of consumer goods. Alright, because if you keep importing, then you might have an adverse balance of payments, and then if you can fix that, you might end up in national debt, and the local company is going to be failing in the meantime because nobody buying from the local companies. So increased importation of consumer goods, that does not contribute to economic development and growth of a country. Alright, 50. Education contributes to the country's economic growth by ensuring that the workforce is highly efficient. That's why training and education helps you get more efficient in your job, better at your job. 51. Which of the following types of restrictions limit the quantity of goods that citizens of a country are allowed to buy from overseas? And of course, buying from overseas means you're importing, and so the best answer here is D, an import quota. The quantity. You cannot bring in more than 10,000 of this quota. 52. Export licenses are used mainly to, and the best answer here is enable the government to control the flow of goods being exported. Keep an eye on what is going out and so that it can, stem the tide if it's too much. 53. The buying and selling of goods and services among countries is called international trade. Best answer I can get with is international trade. Let's see, 54. Which of the following is not a benefit of international trade? And the answer here, best answer here is C. Import restrictions can be imposed on foreign items. So what sense does it make to have international trade if somebody is going to restrict your foreign items? That's like protectionism. So it's not a benefit. A. Producers are able to increase the market size. Of course, that's a benefit. You can expand beyond your country, so that's a benefit. B. Political links are developed with other countries. Look at the relationship with a lot of Caribbean countries and America and China and Taiwan and those places because of international trade. And D. A greater variety of goods is obtained from overseas. Of course, that's true. All countries cannot produce everything they need. They have to engage in trade. 5. The term economic dualism defines economy in which one sector is D, technologically advanced, while the other sector is technologically retarded. And I gave the example where in some countries you have different farming businesses where some farmers use harvesters and seeders and nice tractors, and others in the rural area might be using a donkey, the hand hoe, hand tools, those kind of things. 56. The purpose of CARICOM is to, and the best answer here, foster inter-regional trade and common services. Remember, CARICOM's main aim is to be a trading bloc among its member states. 57. Which of the following items defines a continuous rise in the general price levels? And so the best answer here is inflation, where the price levels in an economy is rising. Things getting more expensive. So inflation. 58. In periods of inflation, the ability to raise additional capital for expansion is most likely to be a problem for, and of course it would be B, the sole trader, because the sole trader normally means one person owns that business, and so they alone are responsible for refinancing that business. In partnership, you have other people you can help to refinance the business. Public companies, you can sell your stocks. Multinational companies, you can look at your home, your headquarters to send some money, different branches, those kind of things. 59. Which of the following is not a benefit of industrialization? And so the best answer here is an increase in the unemployment rate. That's not a benefit of industrialization. An increase in the unemployment rate. That could never be a benefit of anything if unemployment rate is increased. 60. Which of the following organizations would settle a dispute among banana producing countries of the Caribbean and Central America or preferential agreement with European Union? And so the best answer here is, of course, the WTO, the World Trade Organization. They are the ones that deals with the trading on a global scale. All right, so that's the end of the mid-June 2017 Principles of Business Paper 1. And as you can see, again, a lot of the questions keep repeating themselves. So I don't know what's going to happen this year with 2020 CXC. If they're going to pull from the same bank, because if they do, goodness me, most of y'all sat out already. That's some passing right there. But if they have a hole in your bank, then you know that's a whole different ball game. But that's it for now. Make sure you like and subscribe. And again, once again, thank those in the comment section for sharing this link for this paper. I will do the same. I will put a link in the description for this paper so others can download it and have it for themselves. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. I hope you liked the video. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that we know when something else drops. And share the videos. Share them with your community. Share them with your friends. Alright, so that's it for now.